Throughout the years, plenty of people have requested me to review this movie for the Halloween specials, and I've never had the chance to put it in the schedule. Well, this year, I made sure to put this movie in there, because plenty of people requested me to review this movie as well for this year. Listen, I love horror movies. It's my favorite genre. I know a lot of you who are watching, my recurring viewers, thank you for coming back, and I know you like me reviewing horror movies. But I gotta say this. Please do not take away my horror card after this review.
I'm sick, Sam. I need help.
Released in 2014, we are talking the cult classic, The Babadook. I remember when this movie came out in 2014. I did not review this movie back in the day because it played nowhere near me. And it was one of those movies where like all the popular movie reviewers reviewed this movie and they praised it. And I was like, dang it. I really want to see this movie because everyone who saw it just hyped it up in 2014. And I saw this movie very late. Like I think I saw it like in 2015. And when I saw it, I can't lie to you, my first viewing of it, I didn't love it. I honestly saw it, I was like, oh, okay. I appreciated what it was doing for filmmaking and the horror genre. It was very different from a lot of the mainstream ones, which I appreciated, but I didn't love it. So I kind of said it was overhyped, but I didn't hate it. Well, I haven't seen it a ton since then, I can't lie. And so I popped it in today for this review. And I am just going to go ahead and be honest with you guys. This is my honest review of this movie. This is a good movie. I don't love it. I don't absolutely love this movie. And that might come as a shock because I know plenty of people that this is their top 5. Scariest movie of all time. Top 1. I understand people's opinions. And horror movies are super subjective. It's like comedies. People find things funny. People find things scary. The other person might not do that, okay? So for this movie, I will begin with the positives. First things first, Jennifer Kent. She wrote and directed this movie. This is her first time doing a movie back in 2014. She killed it. I mean, this is a beautiful looking movie. The cinematography, the darkness, the shadows, it's absolutely gorgeous. The score to this movie, this is a great debut. I mean, honestly, you wouldn't think this is a person's first time directing a movie, but it is. And Jennifer Kent, she did an amazing freaking job with this movie. Obviously, the obvious one that everyone always talks about is Essie Davis. She does give a great performance. I mean, it is really freaking good. This is a widow mother with a son who is very much different. He has these weird objects that he carries around as basically weapons against the Babadook. He gets bullied at school. He's not the popular one, but at home, everything's dreadful because of what has happened in their lives. And I find this movie very intriguing on the family aspects because some of the best horror movies aren't the movies that are the monster movies or the gore fest. It's sometimes the movies that are about dramatic grief stories, which I know there's a ton of them. But back in 2014, this movie came out right after The Conjuring, a bunch of mainstream scary movies were just popping off. This was an underlier. This movie came out of nowhere, and it definitely hits home. I can see why. It's truly a dreadful movie. It's really well written, it's beautifully acted, it's really well made. It's only an hour and 33 minutes, which I totally forgot about. And I find this movie to fly by, honestly. Even though it's a slower movie, it's very dreadful. It's not a movie you want to watch every single Halloween. But I can say, for 93 minutes, it flies by. So overall, it's a well-made movie, it's well acted. I enjoyed seeing this movie again. But tonight was different. And again, do not take away my horror card. We all are very different in our opinions, okay? I didn't find this movie that scary. And I think the biggest reason, and this is actually back in 2015 when I saw it for the first time, I don't find the Babadook look scary. I find the sounds he makes scarier, like the scene in the bedroom. Baba. Like that noise he makes, that to me is more terrifying to hear in the darkness, and the movement he does on the roof of that scene is very unsettling. But he is shown very briefly in this movie, which I love. I'll admit that. I love that this movie is not like, hey, it's a monster movie to a lot of the trailers, but when you watch this movie, it's not that. You barely see the Babadook, but when you do see him, me personally, I don't find him scary looking at all. Again, very subjective. Horror movies can find people being scared in other different aspects. Me personally, his look when it is shown takes me out of it because he's kind of funny looking. I'm sorry, I get it. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on that, but I don't find him scary. And so when he does show up, I think the sound design, the sound mixing of when he is in the room, like the third act obviously is like obviously where it comes to a head. It's really well done. I just personally never found it terrifying. In 2015, I probably would have found it creepier back then, but maybe it's because I've just seen so many horror movies and I've delved so deep into them these past 7 years that at this point, when I watch this movie, it just doesn't stick out to me. And again, that might just come as in 2014, this movie it was like a hidden gem. It was the movie that horror fans were like, you gotta see the Babadook. So again, I love the aspect of the book character. I love all of that. I love the dramatic grief that this mom is going through. Essie Davis gives an amazing performance. The son is also great in this movie, even though you want to wring his fucking neck in that car scene when he's screaming at her. Oh my god, I just want to fucking I'm sorry, child, I shouldn't do that, but shut the fuck up. Anyways, it's a well-made movie. It's definitely creepy. It has its moments, but I think it's due to the cinematography, the direction, the sound design, the sound mixing. But at the end of the day, I personally could watch this movie in the dark and not feel any type of scaredom. I wasn't scared watching this movie. And some people be like, it doesn't have to be scary to make it good. That is very true. And I feel like this movie is a great example of that because honestly, people watch the trailers or anything before seeing this movie, they think, oh, it's a creepy monster movie. It's not that at all. It is a family drama. And I love that about this movie. And that's my favorite aspect of this movie. But everything else, I don't really care for. I'm going to give the Babadook a B+. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry because this is my opinion. This is my channel. I gave it a positive review. Don't take away my horror card. It's a good movie. It is. Over time, my opinion has changed. Maybe one day, if I ever get married, if I ever have a kid, maybe this movie will hit me differently. I don't know. But for currently right now, I wouldn't put this in the top 10 2010s horror movies. I know a lot of people would put this in the top 3. Me personally, I could think of plenty of horror films that came in the 2010s I'd rather watch than this movie, or I found more scary. Again, doesn't have to be scary to make it good, but for this movie, I don't know, just tonight, maybe I wasn't having a great day. I don't know. It's okay, everybody. It's just a movie review. It's a good movie. So you should check it out. Again, I didn't do a ton of spoilers for this one, so hopefully if you haven't seen it, please check out the Babadook. I'm recommending it. And if you guys enjoy this movie review, don't hate me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody.